Parsons talked about the action systems. So his analysis of social action is found in his book, The Structure of Social Action. And this is where we see that he tries to incorporate Weber's concept of Verstehen when he looks at sociology should be the study of meaningful social action. So action जो है ये कोई इसे आइसोलेशन में नहीं देखा जाना चाहिए. Action is not something discrete, but it occurs in, let's say, combination with many other actions. This is more like a constellation of different activities which might be considered on the whole one system of action. So we could call them different systems. One constellation, another constellation, or ye different systems ho sakte hain. So action must not be understood as a process in time, or let me say it again. Action must be understood as a process in time or as a system. So there is some kind of organization in that system. There is continuity in that system. It's not the bits and pieces. It's rather organized action system. So we could look from the angle of the actor. We could call it as unit act. So unit act is the hypothetical actor in a hypothetical situation, and situation is bounded by the culture. It takes place in an environment, and the environment includes the culture of the people, environment created by the human beings. So call it as action system. So, and there is some kind of organization, there is some kind of order, some kind of equilibrium. So it is, if we look at that, that could be considered as a means to analyze the particular reality. So social action is composed of unit act. It is that's a hypothetical individual. Now that individual is oriented towards attainment of ends and goals. That individual or actions of the individual are, let's say, there because through those actions, person would like to achieve certain goals. And these goals are maybe for the satisfaction of his needs. And it takes place in situations. हवा में ये बात नहीं आ रही. There are actual situations in the society. Call it as social situations. Social situation is something which is an event. You could call it as recurring event. So these situations take place one after the other, maybe simultaneously. So these situations are the recurring events in the society. And thirdly, that action which takes place in a situation is governed by the norms of the society. So it is regulated by the norms of the society. It has to take care of the norms of the society. Norms mean the expectations of the society. So if it is not in line with the expectations of society, then that action might be in trouble. So that action involves expenditure of, let's say, effort or energy, and that effort is a means to the attainment of, to the gratification of certain ends, certain needs. So that is how it looks at the, let's say, components of action. So the system, agar system ki baat kare, so system is a set of parts of or elements with the following characteristics. The important characteristics are that the parts are there, और जितने parts हैं ये interdependent हैं. They are linked with each other. So there is such a linkage that if any activity takes place in one part, it has an effect on the other parts. So there is we see there is interdependence. If the change comes in one, that affects the other parts. So we also see that there is some kind of order, there is some kind of equilibrium in the functioning of the different parts of the system. Now, this equilibrium या order जिसकी बात हम कर रहे हैं, ये कोई permanent नहीं है. इसमें changes आती रहती हैं, इसमें modifications आती रहती हैं, और अगर कोई एलिमेंट ऐसे हैं जो कि इस इक्विलिब्रियम को डिसरप्ट करते हैं, तो उसी सिस्टम के अंदर ही ऐसे मैकेनिज्म भी बनाए जाते हैं जो कि इस किस्म की डिसरप्शंस को ओवरकम कर सकें. सो इन दिस सिस्टम वी सी दैट देयर आर many individuals, and they are located in different situations, and they act according to the norms of the society, culture of the society. So all these individuals who are in this situation, they expend their energy for the attainment of their goals, and in doing so they establish some kind of permanency in their relationships, some kind of stability in their relationships. So action, in summary, we could say that action is any behavior which is a means to the attainment of the goals of that individual. The whole action process is a systemic, और इसमें कोई order हमें नजर आएगा हमेशा के लिए. That might be flexible, but order is there. So we see that there is stability. So the environment of action, I could say that it could be analyzed in terms of the cultural system, social system, personality system, and then behavioral organism, and finally the environment, which could be physical, organic environment.